در میان پرده خون عشق را گلزارها، عاشقان را با جمال عشق بیچون کارها. عقل گوید شش جهت حد است و بیرون راه نیست، عشق گوید راه هست و رفته ام من بارها. Hello everyone! درود بر شما دوستان جان. Welcome to the first episode of what I'm calling Poetry Break, زنگ شعر. Honestly, I haven't come up with the perfect name yet, but I'm open to your suggestions and ideas. The lines I recited at the start of this video are from غزل 132. These are from Mowlana's Divan-e. Yes, one of the greatest Persian poets of all time. You probably already know him. He's often called Rumi in Western contexts, and this name became widespread because Rum referred to Anatolia, modern-day Turkey, where he lived much of his life. But his mother tongue was Persian, and we know that his poetry has reached the world through great translations, and his heart and soul remain deeply rooted in Persian literature. Now, let's dive into today's poem. These two Beyts beautifully illustrate the contrast between the limits of reason and the boundless power of love. So here's the plan. Let's go over the correct pronunciation, translation, and interpretation from my point of view. And then I have a surprise for you at the end of this video. So stick around, take a deep breath. Let's immerse ourselves in the depth of Mowlana's words. خب، در میان پرده خون عشق را گلزارها. در میان پرده خون عشق را گلزارها. In essence, while the world may see only hardship, the lover experiences a profound, blossoming inner reality. For the observer that is not in love, the intense pain, sacrifice, and the metaphorical blood that is mentioned in this bait that lover endures create a veil, پرده خون, that is obscuring the true vision. To outsiders, the veil of suffering, پرده خون, may seem impenetrable and makes love as something that has no happiness, has no beauty in it. However, for the lover, it is another story. In Persian mystical literature, the veil, perde, often signifies a barrier. It's a barrier, and here in this mesra, veil of blood is added to this concept. It is representing the layers of hardship that obscure the lover's truth from ordinary perception. Ordinary, like people who are not in love. And ordinary perception is generally limited to reason. So lovers see the world in a different way. In the second mesra, we see عاشقان را با جمال عشق بیچون کارها. عاشقان را با جمال عشق بیچون کارها. Lovers are involved with the beauty of unconditional, بیچون, no reasoning love. This verse speaks of the unique state of lovers. For lovers, unlike outsiders who perceive love through logic and struggle, everything is intertwined with the beauty of boundless love. جمال عشق بیچون, boundless. And the phrase با جمال عشق بیچون کارها is suggesting that lovers are deeply involved or engaged, سر و کار داشتن, with this transcendent beauty. This بیچون can have two meanings here. One can mean unmatched, without equal, to convey something beyond comparison. So here the term bichun might be describing God, because basically God is beyond comparison, without limits or conditions. At the same time, Bichun can reflect an unconditional love without whys or hows, and is flowing freely and naturally. So for lovers, their tasks, interactions, and even challenges that are painful are colored by the limitless beauty of love. While reason is seeking explanations, whys and hows for everything, love offers a flow so immersive that no questions remain. So Bichun is both a mystical attribute of God, implying something unmatched without equal, and a term used for something unquestionable or unconditional, beyond logic or reason. عقل گوید 6 جهت حد است و بیرون راه نیست. عقل گوید 6 جهت حد است و بیرون راه نیست. Reason says the 6 directions are the limit. Beyond them, no path exists. عشق گوید راه هست و رفته ام من بارها. عشق گوید راه هست و رفته ام من بارها. Love says, there is a path. I have walked it many times. So this verse contrasts reason and love as two faculties of human perception. Reason is governed by logic and is bounded by the physical laws of the world, and is always insisting on the limitations of existence that here are mentioned by the 6 directions: north, south, east, west, up and down. 6 directions. To reason, the idea of going beyond these constraints seems impossible. However, love represents a transcendent mode of understanding that is surpassing boundaries that exist for reason. It is saying that there is indeed a 7th path, a way that is beyond logic and physicality, and love is familiar with it to the extent that it says, oh, I have done it repeatedly. It's a piece of cake for me. So, in summary, this verse illustrates the dual tools of perceptions for human being. 1, reason, that is logical, that is limited by empirical reality, and love, that is intuitive, expansive, and is capable of perceiving what lies beyond the veil of illusion, that veil that was mentioned in the previous verse, or logical limits. The lover integrates both faculties, transcending ordinary limitations and accessing higher dimensions of truth. So, if you want to give a summary of themes here, people who are not in love are limited by veils of illusion and suffering, while lovers, they perceive the beauty and boundlessness beyond these veils. Dual tools of understanding. Love and reason are both instruments of perception. But love is capable of unveiling dimensions that are inaccessible to reason. There's no questions. There's no limitations. Now, as promised, here's a special treat. Let's listen to the mesmerizing voice of Neda as she sings this poem in دستگاه شور. It's a perfect way to experience the soul of this poetry through music. میبینمتون. خدا نگهدار.
در میان پرده خون عشق را گلزارها عاشقان را با جمال عشق بیچون کارها عقل گوید 6 است و بیرون راه نیست. عشق گوید راه است و رفتم من